Did you just get a new dog? But instead of a pit bull or a Great Dane, you got a Chihuahua? I'm worried about you, man. It's time for you to man up. Comedy Time presents Man Up, Stand Up.
Explosion! Man up! Stand up! Drink a beer, shoot a deer, and punch somebody in the face. Oh yeah! Man up! That's right! Stand up! Doing push-ups, lifting weights, man up or stand up tonight. Oh, man up, stand up tonight! Yeah!
Welcome to Man Up, Stand Up, where we bring you comedy real men find funny. And there's no boundaries here. We can joke about anything and anyone without any consequences. So make fun of your boring boss, your crazy family, your annoying girlfriend, your annoying other girlfriend. That's right, you can talk about your other girlfriend here, you playa. As always, we bring you a triforce of funny. 3 hilarious comedians. We're checking out Connor McGuire, Ron Yacovetti, and Tim Joyce. But before you see the main attraction, you need an opening act to get you pumped for the big show. So here's a funny show starter from Joe Bartnick.
Enough about my wife. Actually, she's going to a bachelorette party this weekend. I know what you're thinking. Aren't you worried to be some guy in a bikini crawling all up over her, rubbing his stuff all over her face? I'm like, nah. She gets that at home. I'm afraid somebody's gonna take her to dinner. And pay. And listen to her talk. And not try to watch the game behind her head. Hey, somebody scored, can you duck?
This could be a money-making opportunity. A woman paying for a man who's whipped, so he'll do anything she wants. Genius. Usually it's men paying women to get whipped, but that's an entirely different business. You're about to get a funny friend request from Connor McGuire. Man Up, Stand Up hits your space with comedy when we come back. It's time for more Man Up, Stand Up. Connor McGuire can't wait to turn 21. It's too bad he can't come back from the future to warn himself of what's to come. Paying taxes, networking seminars, wearing khaki pants at company picnics. No! But at least you get to buy beer. Check out Connor McGuire.
Is everybody getting drunk? That is going to be very helpful to me. Like you said, I'm only 20 years old, so I have never tasted alcohol. Maybe one day. So, how dare you? You accusing me of a crime? I'm not okay with that. No, but seriously, like when you're 20 years old and you're trying to get drunk, like everything just goes straight to hell. Like people will just get the most disgusting thing you've ever heard because everyone's so cheap. You're just like, what is Rite Aid vodka? I do not want that. Please get that away from me. And don't send your cheap friend, because so your friend will ask you for like $6. He'll be like, just give me $6, man. I'll get whatever's the cheapest. You're like, $6? Like, you get spray paint and a tube sock for $6. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Good times though. I'm in college. I'm in junior college. Look, I know it's not the same thing. People always ask me what my major is, and I'm like, let me stop you right there. This is junior college. Nobody here has any goals. Can you major in selling weed and working at Subway? Because that's what most people have chosen to do. I don't know, it looks like a fairly young crowd. Are there any Ninja Turtles fans in the audience tonight? Excellent. That's what I like to hear. I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. I just wish I could have been in the room the day that idea was pitched to the executives, because it's so far out there, it sounds like it was either just made up on the spot or they grabbed a crazy hobo and they dragged him in there like, tell him what you told me about the turtles, because that was crazy. Because essentially they just must have rolled in there and been like, all right, listen, here's what we're bringing to the table. Teenage, mutant, ninja, turtles, write that down, all right? And I'm astonished they were not just thrown from the room like, listen, real work to do. Security will see you out. But apparently they were like, wow, that sounds pretty good. Please continue. And the guy's like, well, like I said, mutant ninjas, and they live in the sewer. He's like, interesting. Well, who taught them to be ninjas? Oh, crap. What else lives in the sewer? A rat? They were taught by a rat, all right? But not just any rat, a mutant rat, who found them as babies and raised them as ninjas. As is common in the rat community, from what I understand. I mean, I'm not an expert or anything. But like, honestly, what else are you gonna do as the father of 4 mutant turtle babies? Like, let's just be honest, public school, not really an option. Kids can be cruel, is all I'm saying. And private school's a little pricey. They live in the sewer. Not at the top of the income bracket, is all I'm saying. Training as a ninja makes sense economically, is all I'm saying. If I was in his position, I'd do the same thing. Does anybody have any friends that like really get on their nerves? Does anybody? Yes. Is it her? You don't have to tell me. That's cool. I have a friend that really gets on my nerves. He like lives by a motto, and his motto is, "You only live once." Like he thinks he can get me to do stuff with him just by saying that. Like he'll call me up and be like, "Dude, let's go to Taco Bell." I'm like, "I don't know, man. There's a Mad About You marathon on. I think I'm just gonna kick it here tonight." It's like, "Dude, you only live once." Well, when you put it that way, I do want diarrhea. Why don't you come pick me up? But like he wants me to go skydiving with him. Like that's his thing. He's just like, "Come on, man, you only live once." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. That's the point. I only get one shot. I do not want to screw it up by jumping out of an airplane. That is not on my life's to-do list." You know what is on the list? C-30. That's number 2 right after Nail a Chick from Harry Potter. So that's all I'm saying. And then he also gives me this one. He's like, "Come on, dude, do it for the story." I'm like, maybe you don't understand how telling a story works. I don't have to actually jump out of an airplane for me to say that I did. I've been telling chicks I spent the summer in Mexico rescuing dolphins and building an orphanage, but I didn't. But Heather can never unsleep with me, so I win. I'm the winner in that situation, is all I'm saying. Good times. My girlfriend recently broke up with me, unfortunately. Aww. It's actually okay, because she was a huge slut, so it's fine. I'm cool with it. She's still sad about that. But what the sad thing was, she did it over a MySpace message. And all I'm saying is, like, there's a communication hierarchy, all right? And it goes like this. Face-to-face conversation, telephone call, email, text message, postcard, post-it note on the refrigerator, smoke signal, carrier pigeon, message written in your own feces, graffiti on a bathroom stall, MySpace message. Thanks a lot, guys.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? To come up with an idea like that, you have to be on something, if you know what I mean. How else could you explain Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Funyuns? Man, I totally want to eat food that tastes like onion rings and looks like onion rings, but they're not onion rings. Dude. If you act now, operators are standing by to bring you Ron Iacovetti. Man Up Stand Up will be right back. Welcome back to Man Up Stand Up. Now I can tell you that Ron Iacovetti loves being married. But then, I could also tell you he loves being sucker punched by a German bodybuilder wearing brass knuckles. But that would be lying to you. Twice. Here's Ron Iacovetti.
I'm feeling good. I'm just recovering from Friday night. Don't ever do this. I quit drinking Friday night. Here's why. I did it alone. You guys know you always have your drinking buddies and partners with you. Anytime. I was home, we had beer stored up. I had just me, a TV set, and a lot of time. 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours of just putting them down. You know what I watched the whole time? Home Shopping Club. And I realized 2 hours into it that you stop caring what they're selling. You're buying it. I need 72 dwarves from the Snow White collection. Tomorrow. I don't know why. Here's how I know I had a drinking problem. I got so hammered I wanted to talk to the guy on the screen. Like he was my friend. Because people get to talk to that guy. I hit redial for like 2.5 hours. I get pop, I'm getting that guy. Like 2 or so hours after that, I kid you not, I got through. Now picture this. I'm hammered and I'm on national television. This is a TiVo moment waiting to happen. This guy comes on, I'm in shock. All I hear is, "Thank you for calling the Home Shopping Club, sir. You're on the air. What can we do for you?" Dude, I'm just looking. Doing all right, though. So, I'm going on 6 years married now, which is pretty cool. It's, man, let me tell you something. Even if you find your soulmate, even if you find your perfect match, relationships are never 50-50. Because women command the language. They can do the same thing you do and come out looking better. Happens every time, no matter what it is. Like if we watch dirty movies, I'm the only one that looks bad. Because what do men watch? Men by nature watch what? Men watch porno. Porno. Sounds negative and nasty, right? When women watch a dirty movie, what do women watch? Women put in erotica. Like a happy little Hispanic guy's gonna come out and hand you a tape. Erotica. Enjoy. I will tickle you when you are done. It's clearly not fair. We both watch the opposite sex dance naked, right? We both go to strip shows. Again, when guys do it, sounds wrong, right? Where do men go? Men go to a go-go bar, a nudie bar, a booby bar. It sounds nasty, right? Women do the exact same thing. Where do women go? Women get together for a male review. Like they're there with pens and paper going, "Yes, nice buttocks. I concur." I had a friend who was a male dancer. He goes, "Come watch me work." Oh, I watched. Women are far more brutal at a strip show than guys ever could be. You know, the second the male dancer hits the stage, it's like somebody dropped a cheeseburger in downtown Somalia. Is that the Discovery Channel? How'd that happen? Got married, started watching things on TV I never watched before. You ever see that half-hour commercial for Girls Gone Wild? I watched the whole thing. Every time it's on. Suddenly it looks good to me. I'm going, this could be the greatest thing ever put on television. They won't ever let that be a regular TV show 7 nights a week because it's not appropriate content. Why? Because it's two hot chicks in thongs, pushing and rubbing their breasts against each other, rolling around on the floor. Not appropriate for TV, right? So I watch the whole commercial every time it's on. Then I switch channels to watch the one thing on TV that is not being censored, sports, right? And I want to watch sports, I'm putting on what channel? ESPN. I put on ESPN to watch sports, and what's on my screen? Sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestling is not a sport. This is two of the fattest, grossly overweight men with cellulite hanging off of their asses like Christmas ornaments. And they're wearing thongs, pushing and rubbing their breasts against each other, rolling around on the goddamn floor. It's not fair. That's all I'm saying. So, here's a little tip too for people too. I've been married now almost 6 years, and a lot of people don't know when they're dating if they're even ready to be in anything kind of serious relationship. Here's how you know. If you're not sure if you're ready to be in a committed relationship, here's how you can tell. Go to the nearest live auction. Sit in the back of the room for like 2-3 hours, listen to the guy on the microphone work. Right? No matter what you offer, no matter what you will give, not enough. Need more. You ever see that guy? $100, I got $100, I'm looking for $200. I got $200, I need $300. I got $400, I got $500. I'm looking for $500. If you could live with that guy every day of your life, you're ready for a serious relationship. Because that's how it is sometimes. I'll be home on a Sunday just watching a game. Wife come downstairs. You gonna do anything around here today? Okay, I'll cut the grass. Good. Good. Cut the grass. Good. You gotta do the dishes too. You wanna eat, you gotta do the dishes. Fine, to do the dishes in the grass. What about the laundry? You wanna wear clothes, you have stuff to wear, you gotta do the laundry, you wanna do the laundry, the dishes in the grass. Fine, I'll do the laundry, the dishes in the grass. What about the cat? You wanna feed the cat, you gotta do the cat, what do you do? The cat, the dishes, the grass, the laundry, the cat, the dishes, the grass, the laundry. Sold to the schmuck with his hand on his crotch watching football.
I tried drunk dialing the home shopping network, but I misdialed and called another channel instead. Lifetime. That's right, the women's channel. And now Lifetime won't stop calling me back. That channel is so needy. Man Up School is in session. Your next instructor is Tim Joyce. His funny lesson starts when Man Up Stand Up returns. We're back with more Man Up Stand Up. Tim Joyce is full of energy, and he even finds humor from his time spent in Catholic school. Now, I don't know much about Catholic school, but I do like women who wear those school uniforms. I'll confess to that anytime. Here's Tim Joyce.
As he said, my name's Tim Joyce. I'm Irish Catholic. I went to Catholic school for 9 years, learned one thing: how to make nuns completely psychotic. By doing this. Check it out. It's what they call a visual. Okay, I'm whirling my eyeballs in a perfect circle for you folks. But in and of itself, whirling your eyeballs in a perfect circle does not freak out 333 pounds of vicious, angry nun. In order to freak out the nun, I had to add the voice. Sister Mary Clara! I am Beelzebub, Lord of Darkness. You shall swim in the lake of fire unless you become my minion. Valedictorian. I'm married ever since the wedding. One thing I want to tell all the guys here tonight, all the guys who are here with a woman, one thing I want to tell you all, your butt is covered with unsightly hair. The woman in the room won't tell you about it, but she's looking at you going, it's true. 71 gallons of Nair wouldn't make a dent in you, Sasquatch. And the only thing the woman in your life likes more than the hair in your rear end, guys, is your back hair. Women adore back hair! Right. Only good thing a woman sees about back hair is when he's on top of you, you can go, you get off. Smart women put Velcro on the bedroom ceiling, stick him there. Been married for 24 years, monument to spite. My wife asks me women questions. Everybody alive, regardless of gender, knows what a woman question is. A woman question is one of those psychotic, Zen Buddhist, last page of Cosmopolitan magazine quiz questions that an hysterical woman wakes a man up at 4:23 a.m. to ask him because she can't sleep. And the only thing that's gonna calm her down is knowing that the man she loves also can't sleep. Honey? You awake? Oh, God! Penile punch! 4:23. Mayday. You got a question? If you weren't you, and then you met you on the street, would you like you? I'm scared, for I know not whom you are. Last night I was watching the movie Love Story. Love Story is the greatest movie ever made to watch if you're a married man, because right near the end of the movie Love Story, the actress, Ally McGraw, portraying the character of Jenny, is dying of an unnamed pernicious disease, which from what I could figure out watching the film was her inability to act. And she looks in the camera and says, love means you never have to say you're sorry. 24 years, buckaroos. Love means you'd better accept sorry as your freaking Hindu mantra. I wake up in the morning, I no longer even bother to open my eyes. I just start chanting, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry. I screwed it up, I forgot to do it. I am not the man you married. You know what love really means if you're a married guy? Accept the fact that you are never going to sleep on more than this much of a mattress for the rest of your natural life. Love means you got to figure out how a 3-foot-tall woman can occupy 86,000 cubic feet of bathroom space. Love means if you've got 9,000 pillows by 4 a.m., you've got 0 while she looks like the Michelin Tire Man. Love means you've married a woman, this thing that has never had blood in her hands nor feet. No, at the end of a woman's arms and legs, you find ice pods. Deep, frozen, sub-zero Mitz-O ice, and she urinates 1,961 times per evening. How do you know? Because every time she gets up to tinkle, one of her ice pods brushes against your ding-dong. You pop up to the ceiling and watch her half-asleep ass ambling on down to the bathroom. And she never flushes because she's not really awake. So, when you finally do get up, you are greeted by her toilet paper recreation of the Battle of Midway in your toilet bowl. And that's what love means to me.
Tim's right about that love story quote. Someone should remake that movie and change the line. And while they're at it, they should add giant robots, a car chase, mutant zombies, strippers with guns, and a crazy monkey. That would be the most awesome love story ever! Man Up, Stand Up will be back after this. Thanks for watching Man Up, Stand Up. Now we're not just funny, we're educational. Let's see what you've learned in the Man Up recap. Joe Bartnick reminds us that women like strip clubs too. So know the names, fellas. Next time your girlfriend tells you she's going to Chippendales, she does not mean those 2 chipmunks from Disneyland. But there will still be some nuts. Connor McGuire says you should never dump someone using MySpace. I say use Twitter. It's quicker. You can break up in 140 characters or less. Or even better, use your iPhone. Want to dump your girlfriend so you can date her hotter sister? There's an app for that. Ron Yacovetti proves a married woman is like an auctioneer. I'd rather have a woman like a scientist, a sexy lady in a sexy lab coat. She could put her acid on my base anytime. I'll just have to remember not to bother her while she's on her periodic table. And Tim Joyce reminds us of the old phrase, there are no dumb questions, except for the ones your wife asks you late at night while you're sleeping and or dreaming about a Victoria's Secret model. I'm pretty sure that's how the quote goes. Well, that's all the manning up you need from me today. This has been Comedy Time presents Man Up, Stand Up. I'm Adam Hunter, and I'm out. Peace.